Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quantum Leap. I'm your host, Toyin Umesiri, author of Mindset of an Entrepreneur. This week, I'm going to build on our discussion from the previous week where I talked about unlocking the power of personal development to also contribute towards your business growth and success. Today, I want to drill down a little bit further into what areas of personal development you can actually tap into that will be a game changer for your own growth and also the growth of your work, your business, your impact, your personal power. Whenever I talk about personal power, listen, you are the force behind your work. Your passion, your commitment, your intentionality, your audacity is really reflected through the work that you create in the world. The impact and influence you're going to have in the world is going to be very much dependent on how much of yourself you can bring into your work. When it comes to impact, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to your own productivity is key to unlocking success for you. So your own personal growth, your own personal investment in yourself, in developing new skills in terms of how you think, how you connect and relate with other people is a game changer for taking your work to higher dimensions. So let me narrow down into 4 key areas of personal growth. Number 1, we talk about mindset. We say mindset is everything. Well, we're going to talk about how it connects with other areas of growth. So you have your mindset, which is how you think, how you solve problems, how you navigate reality. It's kind of the GPS to how you navigate the world and how you solve on behalf of your clients and customers. Also, there's emotional intelligence. You see, we're not just thinking beings, we're not just logical beings, we're not just solution providers, we're not just problem solvers. We are actually emotional beings as well. This is where our energy collides with our reality. How you experience life through your psychology always reflects as emotions as well, right? Definition of emotion, energy in motion. So how your life force is directed towards creativity, right, also is something you have the power to manifest. I always say that you have the opportunity to use your energy to create or to destruct. Your ability to continue to be positive in your psychology, in your thinking, also helps you have positive emotions. And then also how you bring things into the world, how you create the effect of your work will also be experienced in a positive light. Number 3 is behavior, human behavior, how you act, how you communicate, how the world also then interacts with you. You see, what you bring into the world, your personality, your identity, your belief system, right? How you show up in reality is going to determine how people experience you. When I talk about the human to human interface, is that we produce specific outcomes which we have control over. But on the other side, your clients and customers and the world around you, your employees, your vendors, your suppliers also experience you as an interface, as human to human connection, mind to mind connection. So we can control what we present, how we present ourselves, how we speak, how we act. But here's the key. The people around you, your environment, your community will assess and react to what you present. Many times, people try to control the world, which they cannot control, but they refuse to control themselves, which really, that's all the power you have, self-control. So personal development is also doing that inner work to make sure that our words aligns with our intentions, that our behaviors will get us the right reactions, okay, that our thinking now helps us navigate the reality and helps us solve, right, with clarity, with audacity, right, helps us activate that possibility for ourselves. And then number 4 is when we start tapping into your divine nature, the knowledge of your divine nature, your creativity, the ideas, hopes, dreams, and aspirations that are gifted to you that ultimately you want to bring and manifest into commercial ventures. I always say businesses are built out of ideas. So the people who know how to nurture ideas, intangibles, right? Ideas originate in our minds. They are not physical, but your journey as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, is to manifest your ideas. You become the person that knows how to nurture your own mind, nurture your own ideas, believe in your own realities, and then bring it forward into a commercial venture that can become a solution that other people can participate in, that can contribute to society, that makes other people's life better. That's the power you have. And your ability to continue to unlock and expand that power increases the impact you can make in the world. So unlocking your own power to succeed, unlocking your own abilities to contribute, unlocking your creativity and your productivity is the game changer for you to expand your impact and influence in the world. I always like to say that I believe entrepreneurship is the highest expression of human creativity and productivity. You become a creative force in reality. And when I talk about the quantum leap, is when you have your ideas, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, which are intangible, they are non-physical, but your ability to believe in yourself, the thoughts in your mind are real when you see it to be real. And the moment you become the person that can birth those ideas into businesses, that can birth those ideas into products and services, that can use your ideas to serve the world, that is what the world is looking for. Those who see problems and not just see it and talk about it, but those who also see the solutions. And even beyond just seeing the solution, those who invest their time, energy, and resources to create the solutions, right? And not just create the solutions, to sell, to market, to tell the story that this solution exists to those who have the problems. These are all parts of business development. Creating a product and a service, branding it to say, why does it exist? Why do people need to believe it? Why do people need to connect with it? And then moving beyond just branding and telling the story of the product and services and yourself, to even distributing this message to as many people as possible. You do a service when you realize that people who have problems need solution, right? People who have problems, who are struggling, people who have challenges, who have real pain points, also need to be connected to solutions. They need to know that a solution exists. So just think about it. Someone who has a toothache ought to be informed that there's a dentist. So business in a way serves reality to say where there's a problem, someone has created a solution. And how do we market this message that there's a solution to this existing problem? And then through sales, you can offer. You can talk about this solution, how differentiated it is, right? How important it is, how impactful it is, the results it's going to deliver, right? Being able to paint a picture of the future. When people participate in your solutions, what does that future look like? These are all concepts we term technically in business, branding, marketing, and sales. But at the end of the day, there is a human side to how we do business. You have to believe that you have the solution to other people's problem. That passion in of itself ought to make you never to give up. Okay, so let's come back to mindset. You see, how you think about your own solutions is so important because it's going to influence how you communicate it. Your audacity to make room for this solution to exist in the world is based on your own mindset. How you think about your work, how you think about yourself, how you think about your own abilities is important because it's going to affect the stories you tell the world. Your own confidence, your own ability to solve problems. You have to believe in your own work. You have to trust your own work for you to then ask and invite other people to trust you. So making sure that we have the right mindset, the right thinking about what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing, and the ability we have to do it, and the audacity for us to say, you know what, I choose to do this. Why me? Right? If you can answer that question, why you? Is it because of your endowment, your unique giftings, your unique experiences, right? You've gone to school, the way you've studied, or even your unique makeup, how you see the world, the angle from which you see it. You know, when I talk about even diversity, I see diversity as an advantage because you get to solve specific problems in unique ways that only you can see because of your experiences, because of your reality, because of who you are and your experiences in reality. So diversity is an advantage because you can see things from another angle, and so you can solve it from another dimension. At the emotional layer is where you apply your energy, right? You can think about certain solutions, but also you need to give yourself permission to pursue. The passion to pursue is pure energy in direction, right? Is that how you use your mind and your thoughts to influence the direction of your energy. This determines what you focus on, what you tend to be important to you and important to the world. While there might be 10,000 things you could be spending your time doing, while you have options in where you could be investing yourself, at the emotional layer is the choices that we make, right? So why are you doing what you're doing? For who do you care about, right? And what desire is propelling you to keep marching forward? And ultimately as well, what reward, right, do you hope to access because of your investment? You see, we invest energy. At the end of the day, before we talk about money and all of those things, the first thing we actually invest in our business is our own life force. The time we take to think about the solution, right? Literally, I say the ideas consumes you. It takes over you. It takes over your energy, your time. You have to invest time to take notes, to write, to diagram the solution, to think, right, about the solution you want to deliver to the world. So the first thing we have to do really is making sure we are carving out time to focus on the things we see as important. And so you believe your business is important to yourself and to the world. And so out of that, you can also challenge other people and invite other people that also see it as important. You see, your clients and customers have to see your work as important. They have to see it as important. So one of the things and strategy when you want to take your business to higher levels is to make sure you increase the value, the perceived value, okay, of your work. Because at the end of the day, value can be divided into intellectual value, things and tools that we can use to perform specific work. We value those things, we invest in them. And also emotionally, things that make us become a higher version of ourselves, the type of people we want to become, we invest in that as well. I cover this more in my sales programs on how to apply, intellectual IQ and EQ to selling more. So when it comes to value, it's a strategy to continue to increase the perceived value of your work, because that's the key to unlocking growth in your business. You want to find people who value your value and who care that you care. This is the emotional exchange that we share with the people we serve, right? You may want to serve everybody, but ultimately only the people who agree and desire and accept your own service will be drawn into your work. So at the emotional layer, we need to continue to grow. We need to continue to invest. We need to continue to learn how to manage our energy so that we don't give up, because people give up because of emotional pressure on the journey. So understanding that psychology also influences emotion is so important. When I talk about the Quantum Leap to Success programs, I go deeper into this topic. Now, at the behavioral level is also for us to make sure that we continue to sharpen our communication skills, our interpersonal skills, how we network with people, how we sell, how we communicate through written words and spoken words, how we continue to share our hearts, share our thoughts with the world. This is the vehicle for inviting people into our world, right? We use words, written and spoken form, to deliver a message, and hopefully that message is also an invitation. Okay? So how to determine what vehicle is the most preferred for you is also something very personal. Some people write better, some people speak better, some people enjoy one-on-one interaction with people, some like to speak on a stage, right? Depending on how you've trained yourself, how your energy can be distributed. We have introverts, extroverts. Again, some people enjoy intimate conversation, just you and I over lunch, over coffee, or listen, we want to stay on the stage and talk to the world. Some people enjoy writing newsletter, personalized messages, personalized letters, right? A little hint here and there, just things, thoughts, ideas that you can put out there that continues to invite people into your world, right? Ultimately, how you make people feel and how they experience you is the key to unlocking business growth and success. And then at the spiritual layer, this is the highest version of us. Once you can tap into what I call the creator side of you, the manifestation side of you, this also begins to help you understand that your thoughts, words, beliefs, action, value system ultimately, right, is encoded with the beauty of wealth creation. So I'm going to stop right here. I want to thank you so much for listening today. Building on last week's discussion on personal development, there are 4 strategic areas we can continue to invest in: mindset, how we think, how we solve problems, how we navigate reality, how we pursue success, how we perform, our productivity. At the emotional layer, how we connect what we believe, our hopes, dreams, aspirations, how we connect with other people. Behavioral principles, how we show up, how we manifest, how we present ourselves to the world. That's how the world reacts to us. You cannot control the world, but you can control what you're presenting. And then at your divine nature, spirituality, spiritual psychology, your understanding of your divine nature helps you take your business to higher levels of dimension. So thank you so much for joining me today on Quantum Leap. I'm your host, Toyin Umesiri, author of Mindsets of an Entrepreneur. I also love to hear from you. You can drop your questions at toyinumesiri.com and reach out. And also my book is available on Amazon. God bless you. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.